Hello, good morning. In this video I want to show you how bookmarks work in Power BI, the different types available and some practical use cases you can build with them. Bookmarks basically save a specific state of your dashboard, and they can be used for many things: clear slicers, showing and holding panels, creating navigation, building dynamic experience, and much more. I will walk you through a few examples so you can clearly understand how they work and how to apply them in your own report. Once we open the bookmark pane, we will notice two main configuration groups. One, the side we have data, display, and current page, and on the other one we have all visuals and selected visuals. Before continuing, it's also very important to understand the selection pane. In Power BI, layers work from top to bottom. The top object is the front layer and the bottom object is the background. This becomes very important working with hidden panels or overlapping visuals. Personally, I always recommend using selected visuals. Why? Because it gives us much more control over the dashboard behavior. For example, imagine we want to create a button that clears only one specific slicer. First, we select only the slicer we want to control. It's very practical to group visuals inside the selection pane because it's makes managing bookmarks much easier. Then we create the bookmark. Inside the three dots menu, we select selected visual and keep only the desired visual selected. Now let's understand the remaining options. Data. This stores the state of filters and slicer. So if filters are selected at the moment the bookmarks will remember them. That means if we want to create a clear filter button, we should create the bookmark with no selection active. Display. This stores the visual state, visible objects, hidden objects, and visual layout change. On the current page, this makes the bookmark work only on the current page. If we disable it, the bookmarks can be reused across multiple pages. If we make change later, we simply click Update. This refreshes the saved dashboard state. Think it as replacing the old bookmark with a new version. Now let's build a very practical example. We want to create a hidden filter pane that appears only when the user clicks a button. This is extremely useful for saving space inside the dashboard. In this example, we will work with all selected visuals with disable data because we don't want to store filter selection, and we keep enable, display, and current page. Now we go to the selection pane. There will be find the eye icon, which allows us to show or hide all the visuals. First step is to hide the bookmark. We hide the panel using the eye icon. Then click Update. Step 2, we are going to do visible the bookmark. Duplicating this bookmark, now make the panel visible again, and click Update once more. Once we have one bookmark that shows the panel, another bookmark that hides it, we simply assign each bookmark to a button using Action and Bookmark. And that's it. Every time the user clicks the button, the panel will appear or disappear dynamically. Now, what if we want to reuse the same bookmark across several pages? For example, if our filter pane exists through the report. This is very simple. We disable the current page selection. This allows the bookmark to work across multiple pages, and that's core logic behind bookmarks in Power BI. As you can see, they are an extremely powerful tool for creating more dynamic, interactive, and professional dashboard. I hope you find this useful, and if you may have any question or think something wasn't clear, feel free to leave a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on next video. Bye bye.